Hey everyone, this is James with WS News. 49ers Nick Bosa says Devondre Campbell was acting up before Thursday's game. Devondre Campbell Sr. was complaining well before he walked out of Thursday's game, said San Francisco 49ers defensive end Nick Bosa, who heard the veteran linebacker act up in the locker room before kickoff. I was going to say something and didn't because I didn't want to create more of a distraction, Bosa said Monday. So yeah, I kind of saw the foreshadowing. I definitely didn't think it was going to result in that and didn't know it happened during the game. Campbell, 31 years old, refused to enter the game after injuries struck the 49ers linebacking core in the third quarter, and he walked off the field. Instead of cutting Campbell, the 49ers on Monday suspended him for conduct detrimental to the team, which might allow them to recoup some of his signing bonus. Campbell and his agent have not responded to text messages seeking their comment. None of the 49ers exactly knew what had upset Campbell. He had started the 10 previous games at weak side linebacker, but there had always been an understanding that Dre Greenlaw would get that job back when he returned from the Achilles injury. One possibility was that Campbell also found himself behind second-year player D. Winters when Thursday's game began. When Winters went out with a neck and Greenlaw went out with soreness, Campbell was up next in the rotation but wouldn't go into the game. Asked whether he regretted not heading off the issue before the game, Bosa said, "Not really. If he was going to do that, then he's not the type of guy to be here." Diamador Lenore said, "I just lost all respect. I'm a person that's going 110% every play. If I'm hurt and the guy behind me is not backing me up and can't come in or don't want to go in, I just feel like he's a cancer to the team." Campbell also seemed to be upset when Winters played ahead of him during a Week 3 loss to the Los Angeles Rams. Winters, however, got hurt in that game too, and Campbell retained his role. Bosa is one of several players who said Campbell's abrupt exit wasn't symptomatic of a rotten locker room. "Not at all," he said. "This locker room is great. It's always been great. But sometimes when you bring somebody who's older in, who's from a different place, you don't know. To me, he was a good dude. It's not like I didn't like him, but no, there's no issues in this locker room." Bosa also shared strong opinions about the 49ers defense and coordinator Nick Sorenson. The unit played poorly on the road at the Green Bay Packers and the Buffalo Bills over the last month, but has stiffened the last 2 weeks. Heading into Week 16, San Francisco ranks third best in yards allowed, although it's much lower, 17th in points allowed at 22.9 points a game. Bosa said it's clear his bookend on the defensive line. Leonard Floyd is more comfortable than he was early in the season. His performance from the first Rams game to this one, unbelievable, Bosa said. He's playing the run incredible. And he noted Malik Collins and Yetur Gross-Matos are poised to have career highs in sacks. "Watching that tape the other night really got me excited," he said. "Obviously, this year that game didn't turn out like we wanted. But I see a lot of guys in our D line room, and I want all of them back next year. I think we have all the players in our room right now to be that dominant line. And I think we looked like it on Thursday night." He said he hopes Sorenson is back, a sentiment he realizes fans and outside observers might not share. "I'm not saying that we've been playing great defense all year," Bosa said, "because our red zone defense is awful. I'm just saying we had to throw in a lot of young guys early on, and that can cause some confusion, some breakdowns, but right at this point, we're hitting our stride." So let me know what you think about it here. Do you agree with Nick Bosa that Sorenson should be back next year? And the defense now is kind of clicking. I mean, yeah, they had a good game against the Rams, but what if it's not raining in that game, right? We know the rain affected Purdy. We know the rain affected Stafford. So, I mean, if that's a clean game and there's no rain, maybe Matt Stafford obliterates the Niners defense. You know, we don't know. We just know that Stafford did not look like his old self in that game. So let me know what you think about it in the comments section. I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this, and I will talk to you soon.